Fill in the blank for me. Today, Mary J. Blige is
strong.
Mary J. Blige, the queen of millions of hearts, the voice that healed generations, and the face of raw, fearless soul. But behind the Grammy wins and sold-out arenas lies a hidden story, one of heartbreak, survival, and a transformation the world never saw coming. What if her most powerful performance wasn't on stage, but in real life? What did she endure in silence? Stay with us, because once you uncover the truth behind the crown, you'll never look at Mary J. Blige the same way again. Long before the Grammys and global fame, Mary J. Blige was just a girl from Yonkers, fighting through pain, poverty, and silence. Her voice would one day heal millions, but first, she had to survive her own storm. Her story is deeper than you think. Let's dive in to uncover the truth.
Learn in the documentary that they didn't know about you before.
They'll learn that I'm human, and I'm not gonna allow people to take my freedom. Only freedom I have is freedom to be me, freedom to do me, freedom to move around the way I want to, say what I want to, and not let you put me in a box.
Early life struggle. Born in the Bronx and raised in the unforgiving housing projects of Yonkers, Mary J. Blige's early life was anything but easy. Her father abandoned the family when she was just 4, leaving her mother to work multiple jobs to keep them afloat. But the home wasn't safe either. Mary endured sexual abuse at the hands of someone trusted, a secret she kept buried for years. Surrounded by drugs, violence, and broken dreams, Mary found little comfort in school or society. Yet in the chaos, her voice became her escape. Influenced by soul legends and gospel choirs, she sang through the pain. In those moments, a star was quietly being born, shaped not by privilege, but by pure survival. Rise to fame. Mary J. Blige's rise wasn't smooth, it was steep, chaotic, and almost fatal. In the late 90s and early 2000s, fame had taken its toll. Battling alcoholism, drugs, and toxic relationships, she reached a breaking point. But Mary didn't let it end there. She chose to fight. Through therapy, faith, and raw honesty, she began rebuilding herself from the inside out. Her music shifted too, becoming a voice not just for pain, but for healing. With albums like The Breakthrough and Stronger with Each Tear, she turned wounds into wisdom. Her transformation wasn't overnight, but it was undeniable. She walked through the fire and came out fearless. No longer just a survivor, Mary had become a living symbol of strength, purpose, and unshakable self-worth. Then as now. In the 90s, Mary J. Blige was the face of raw pain, singing through tears, trapped in cycles of abuse and addiction, crying out in songs like My Life and No More Drama. She wore heartbreak like armor and carried the weight of a generation's struggles. But fast forward to 2025 and she's unrecognizable in the best way. Today, Mary is a global icon, a wellness advocate, an actress, and a fierce symbol of self-love. Her 2025 album Gratitude reflects a woman who no longer bleeds for love, but stands in power. On stage, she's commanding. In life, she's centered. No longer asking for respect, she demands it. Mary J. Blige isn't just surviving anymore, she's soaring! And the world is finally catching up to the queen she's always been. Legacy and unseen side. Mary J. Blige's legacy stretches far beyond her music. While the world applauds her Grammys and iconic performances, few know about her silent acts of service. She's supported battered women's shelters, funded educational programs, and mentored countless young artists without cameras or applause. In 2021, she launched her own foundation, Strength of a Woman, aimed at empowering women through education, mental health, and self-worth. Behind the scenes, she's a fighter for voices still unheard. Her impact isn't just heard through speakers, it's felt in lives changed. Mary's story isn't just about overcoming pain, it's about using that pain to uplift others. That's her real legacy. One built not just on sound, but on soul.
This is why I fought with Good Morning Gorgeous. Good Morning Mary. Good Morning I Love You. Because everything that this man said to me was contrary to that. You ain't shit, you ain't this, you can't do this, you ugly, you ain't, this person's pretty, and this person's better. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, my ex-wife is this. So I had to fight in my prayer time in the morning.
Mary J. Blige didn't just survive, she transformed. From a shattered childhood to the heights of global stardom, her journey is a living testimony of strength, redemption, and evolution. She taught us that healing is messy, growth is painful, but both are possible. And now, in 2025, she stands not just as a music legend, but as a symbol of what it means to rise again. If this story moved you, hit like, subscribe, and share this video. Drop a comment with your favorite Mary J. Blige song, and And let's honor the queen who turned pain into power.